Hello, how are you? Can you listen to me? Is there any problem? Okay, so let's start. Today's lesson is about passive voice. But as you remember from last time, we agreed that you will have a chance to speak. Do you remember it? Do you remember that we agreed that you will have chance to speak? Okay, so who is ready today for speaking? Good. Andranik seems to be fine with speaking. Who else? I am watching. So not only Andranik, but maybe Isabella, maybe it's interesting, but I think if you study English and you know why you study it, you must not be afraid to speak because English is about speaking. So what we did until now, it was all about gathering information and becoming confident to speak. So anyway, it will be a little bit uncomfortable maybe, but then we can have a very nice talk. Let's, who wants to start speaking right now? And introduce himself and say like, hello, my name is this, and I would like to introduce myself. I study here, I do this, or I work here. Who wants? Do we have people who want to volunteer and say, yes, I'm the first and I want to do it? Good, Andranik. Great, thank you. So let me give you a chance to speak. And so wait a minute, it should give me a chance. Okay. Do you have your camera on? I don't know why I cannot listen to you. You're online. Can you talk? I don't know why, but I cannot listen to you. Does anyone listen? Now, yes, but a little bit loud, Andranik. A little bit loud because it's like very, very like quiet. Maybe you can raise the volume. Ha, ha. So, Andranik, start introducing yourself in English.
Excuse me for my little English.
We excuse you and we welcome you.
You know my name is Andranik, and you know
Okay.
my name is their parent because I'm priest. I was born in Usaler village, region of Armavir, but now I'm living in Amasya, region of Shirak, because here I'm serving in Amasya. I'm married. I have a son. He's 6 years.
How many years old?
Me, I think.
No, how old is your son? How old is your son?
6 years.
Oh, 6 years, okay. So he goes to school?
No, He's going to go to school this year.
Good. Okay. Very good.
September.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Those who have
why
questions
this.
to Andranik, please ask. Yes, very good. Okay, people, if you have questions to Andranik, please ask him questions. Any questions to Andranik? You can write your questions here. Okay, Andranik, and how is it? Do you like your job? You're a priest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you like your
I like
job?
my job.
And how interesting is your job?
I like my job. I can
Okay.
say it's not a job, it's a serve or serving.
Yeah, service. Okay.
Yes. I like my service because every day I must meet different people, and I like meet and speak with different people.
Okay.
I'm every day I try preach the gospel of Christ. I'm speak about Christ. I'm speaking about Church, Armenian Apostolic Church.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Andranik Jan. It was very interesting. Thank you for being the first, and thank you for having this drive. And also thank you for being with us all the time. Okay. Thank you. Do we have some other people who want to join us and introduce themselves? Andranik, I will have to turn you off because we will have new people coming. So other people who would like to join and introduce, like Andranik did. Any other people? People? Isabella, how about you? Or Armin? Okay, very good. Now for Isabella. Okay, Isabella.
Hello.
Hello?
Do you listen me?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Isabella Gevorkyan. I was born in Venezuela. I was born in 1984.
Okay.
I graduated from Makhitar Gorj, Armenian Russian International University. Now I work at Ministry of Energy and Natural Resources. And
what's your hobby?
Dancing.
Dancing, okay. So what dances do you like to dance?
Latino.
Okay. And tell me about your day. Like, what do you do every day? How is your day different? Like, you wake up early in the morning
It's
and
the
then...
same.
Okay, it's the same. And what's your favorite part of the day?
In evening, it's favorite part.
Why?
I finished my work.
Okay. So you don't have anything and you can walk, you can watch TV. People, do you have questions to Isabella? Do you have questions to Isabella? Okay, Isabella, you are now in Vanadzor?
Yes.
Okay, and how is the weather in Vanadzor? Is it as sunny and hot as in Yerevan?
Yes, it's very sunny.
Okay, but is it very hot also?
Yes.
Because it's hot here, it's like you cannot go out. Okay, okay, thank you, Isabella. And I think this is, I will have to turn you off. And I think this is like the first time when we had Andranik and Isabella joining us for speaking. I look that Armen also wants to speak. Armen, I will switch you in the end, okay? So we can move with the lesson and then I will switch you in the end and you will again introduce yourself. Okay, now let's move. And today we will speak about passive voice. Do we have people who know about passive voice? How passive voice is made? Do we have people? How do we make passive voice? Okay, I think if we don't, whiz by, okay, but what is the main form? What is the main form? Let's look at this. We form the passive with the verb to be and past participle of the main verb. Past participle of the main verb is the third form. Like you say go, went, gone. So gone. Be, was, were, been. Or had, had. So always the third form we make with to be and the third form. For example, we have Jack waters the plants. Passive will be the plants are watered by Jack. Past will be Tina sent the email. The email was sent by Tina. And the questions and the negatives, as you already know, to be comes in front, then we make question, and to be is negated, like say isn't, aren't, am not, usually is and are, as we form negative. Now I will send you statements you make into passive, okay? The question will be, I clean the room every day. Can you make it passive? The room, see, I clean the room, so it will be the room is, because it's to be, is cleaned by me. Good, okay. Now the other one, they clean the streets every day somewhere, not in Armenia. The passive will be the streets are cleaned, okay, by them, if you want to use by them. Okay. One more. Good. You do your homework regularly. Okay. So passive will be so hot. Your homework is done regularly by you. Great, Isabella. Yes, very good. Okay. Now, why do we use passive? Why we cannot say, you do your homework regularly, or you cannot say, I clean the room every day? Why passive voice is used? Why it is important? What do you think? So I'm waiting. Why do you think passive voice is used? Okay, no ideas. Passive voice is used basically when we use passive voice, we change the object, and who does it is not as important as the action. You understand this? For example, the difference between this, I clean the room every day, and the room is cleaned every day. It seems like the same sentence, right? I clean the room every day, which is my function. I clean it every day, and it's important that I do it every day. But when I use the room is cleaned every day, it's not important. I do it, it's not important. Someone else, you do it, she does it, but it's important that the room is cleaned. For example, you can use it in hotel when you go to the hotel and they say, the room is cleaned every day. No, the breakfast is served every day. It's not important who does it, but it's most important that this is done, and it's important for you. Okay? Did you get this small difference between active voice and passive voice? Good, Andranik. Okay, someone else? Any questions about this? Okay. Okay. Now, we use a passive voice when the person who does the action maybe is not important, maybe is unknown. We don't care who does it, but it's important that this action is done. For example, my wallet, you know wallet, right? It's a place, it's a purse where you keep your money. So my wallet was stolen yesterday. I don't know who took it, but it was stolen. Or the house is cleaned twice a week. Doesn't really matter, but the important thing is twice a week somebody cleans the house. Or the thief was arrested. Yes, that police arrested it, but it's not important to say because arrest is only for police. Now I will move. Okay. We try in passive voice not to use by. For example, as you said in the beginning, that you say like the house is cleaned by some. We don't usually use this by structure because when we use passive voice, it's not important or it's obvious who does it. For example, you can say the report was published, the news was broadcast, I don't know, the streets are cleaned. Okay? So that's why we usually don't use me, by you, by them. We try not to use. Okay, now the practice part. What I would like you to do now is I want you to choose between is, are, was, is. Okay? Now I give you 20 seconds for this. Okay, good. The coffee is made from coffee beans. Cola is drunk by millions of people around the world. Great Expectations was written by Charles Dickens. This ring was given to me as a gift. Foreign languages are taught in every school. Our car is washed every week. Any questions? Do you have any questions? Good. Okay. And I think no mistakes, right? So it is easy one. Now the other practice part. Okay. 1 minute for this. Good. Okay. So Fiat cars are made in Italy. Tamara and Jose were invited to a party last week. Our flat is cleaned every week. The telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. The World Cup is held every 4 years. The Parthenon is visited by thousands of tourists every year. A short story competition is organized every year. The castle was destroyed by a fire in the 15th century. Any mistakes? Any questions? Mistakes, questions? Okay, good. Second one, Fiat cars are made in Italy. Armen, any questions about? Okay, good. Now the other one, and this is also checking IQ. So you have to put from A, B, and C in passive voice. Okay, so let's not lose time and start. So the film It was directed by Steven Spielberg. That was there. The Golden Gate Bridge was built by, okay, Arma, it was interesting, by, I don't know, by Joseph Berman Strauss. Radium was discovered by Marie and Pierre Curie. Alice in Wonderland was written by Lewis Carroll. And The Starry Night was painted by Vincent van Gogh. Okay. Any questions? No questions? So that was passive voice, and that's why we use in this case passive voice, because their discoveries or their products are important. Okay, let's move. Another practice. We write this sentence in the passive voice. So you have 4 sentences, and I want you to write these sentences in the passive voice. Okay, you're great, guys. I think you're very quick, Isabella and Tatevic. Great. So I will repeat what you said. The post is delivered every day. You don't need to say who. Seeds are eaten by birds. 3 houses were destroyed in the neighborhood. Or you say 3 houses in the neighborhood were destroyed. The school was built in 1956. Okay. And I will move one more. You have one more practice here. Can you please do this one also? Okay, so guys, pay attention that she cook dinner every night? It's a question. So it will be, is the dinner cooked every night? Are the dishes washed? Nikki. Johnny's bag was not stolen by Ben. The missing painting was found. The dog is taken for a walk every day by Fiona. Do you have any question? Any questions? Do you have any questions? Or do you want me to repeat it once more? Okay. Okay. So people, you don't have questions, you understood. So remember when it was past, was or were. And it's a question, so don't forget the question part. Okay. Now this part, what I will miss this part, I will open the other part. What I want you to do, because with past kind of had some problems, I want you to change these sentences into passive voice. Make it into passive voice. I will give you again 1 minute. Okay. Now I will tell once more. The house was painted last month. 3 people were injured in the accident. My bicycle was stolen a few days ago. When was this bridge built? Were you invited to the party last week? How were these windows broken? I was not woken up by the noise. What I wanted you to pay attention that the sentences had to be in the past because that was the introduction. You have any questions? Any questions? Number 15. Okay. I was not woken up by the noise. Other questions? And other questions. Okay, good. But do you in general have any questions? No? Okay. Now what I would like you to do is I want you to rewrite the text using the passive voice. And for this, you have again 1 minute. Perfect. Very good. Okay. So I think most of you are right. The Eiffel Tower was designed by Gustav Eiffel. It was built between 1887 and 1889. Iron was used to build it. It was opened to the public on May 6, 1889. The tower is visited by many tourists every day. Souvenirs are bought, photos of Paris are taken, and the view is admired from the top. Any questions about this? Okay, no questions. Good. So how was passive voice? How was the passive voice? Was it? Yes, very good, Daterik. It was easy. I think it has no problems. Basically, it's quite easy, and always remember that it's easy and important that we use passive voice if We don't want to say who did it, or it's not important who does it. It's important the action. Now, should we try Armen? Let's try if you can speak, because I have one announcement. Armen, are you ready?
Yes. Yes. My name is Armen. I work at World Vision Armenia as an IT officer. Now I am out of the office. I don't have a handphone with me, but it's okay. I resolved the issue. Now you are hearing me better, I think.
Yes. So what do you do every day?
I do my daily works. I help my CEO workers to resolve the computer issue.
And what is your hobby?
My hobby, I like music. I like spend my time with my friends. I like participate our course, English course.
Good. Okay. Oh, Isabella has a question
Yes,
for
Isabella.
you. Isabella has a question for you.
Yes, I am from Stepanavan, Lower region, but I moved to Yerevan since 2011. Now I am in Yerevan.
Okay, more questions? Okay. Thank you, Armen. Oh, Isabella has another question. How old are you? Oh, Isabella has another question. How old are you?
I am 36 years old.
And more questions.
I'm
And
not
are you married?
No, no.
Okay. Thank you, Armen, very much.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Okay, we will still have opportunity for the next time, and I think for the next time we will have more questions.
Okay.
Oh, Andranik also has questions. He asked you, where were you in Uni last year? Like, did you go to Ani last year?
No, no. At that time, I was in Georgia, I think. I don't remember. I didn't go to Ani.
Okay. Thank you. I will turn you off.
Okay,
Why I can't-
bye.
Okay. Now, because next time is our last lesson for this level, which was elementary level. What I want you to do, next time we will have more chance to speak, because I want it to be more summary lesson, like Ampopic does. And it will be informal lesson. Informal lesson means that we can ask each other questions, like really what is interesting for us, what we learned for this all lessons. And because it will be informal lessons, we will have, I will bring my coffee with me, and I want you to also just do what you want, but it will be more like relaxing atmosphere. And also, if you have any questions, maybe from lesson 2, maybe from lesson 4, whatever is that, please prepare your questions for the last lesson, and ask me these questions, because I will be answering all your questions, and you will have 1 hour for all these questions. So what I will do, I will prepare like 1, 2, 3 slides to sum up all we learned. I want you to be with me with your enthusiasm as you are, with your coffees, teas, whatever you want, and most important, with your questions. Okay? Okay, Tatevik, thank you. So next time is It's 25th of June, and 25th of June, it's the day after tomorrow. I will be here waiting for you at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay, bye and enjoy your evening. Okay, thank you very much and bye-bye.